winter car care. It is cool and we are live and local at Cooper Automotive all morning, making sure you and your vehicle are outfitted for the cooler weather. We'll see you guys after the break.
Colorado can involve a lot of snow, and while we love it on the slopes, the roads can be a different story.
Yeah, right now we are prepping vehicles for winter conditions, and Lauren McDonald joins us live and local now from Cooper Automotive with all the tips. Lauren, good morning.
Good morning. That's right. You know what? When the weather gets rough, it is time to make sure that things are good under the hood. That is what we are doing live and local all morning long here at Cooper Automotive with Ian Gutierrez, owner here. So I feel like I'm in good hands because I know nothing about winter car care, but you're going to walk us through it all this morning, right?
Right.
All right. So first things first, we're going to kind of do a general check of the car, right?
That's correct.
All right. So what's the first step?
Well, first, we would want to make sure all your lights are working. And so I would get in the car. And
okay.
Here you can use somebody to help you, or if you can find somewhere that you can see the reflection of your car.
Okay, so go ahead and start it.
Yeah, so I'll go in the back and you press the brakes.
Okay.
So I can see, yeah. So the three brake lights are working and your running lights are working. So turn your left signal.
Okay. Oops, that's the windshield wipers.
So the left signal is working, right signal is working. Put the brake and put it on reverse.
Put it in reverse?
Uh-huh.
Watch out.
Okay, so the reverse lights are working.
Okay.
And then we'll go to the front.
Should I stay in here?
And make sure that both of your headlamps are working. And now put it on high beam.
Is that right? More?
No.
Oh, like that. Guys, I don't know this car.
There.
There we go.
So both sides are working. Or you can turn the, you had fog lamps, so you can check the fog lamps too.
Like those?
I think you pull it, or no.
I'm failing very badly here. But,
so
those are automatic.
The fog lamps are this button here.
Okay, I see.
So yeah, they're all working, and you can kind of check that they don't, if you see what they're lighting up,
right,
that they're not like one going to the sky or,
right,
or pointing.
I didn't know that there was that many lights to check, to be honest with you. We're running out of time, but we do want to talk about, make sure you have a spare tire and also check your fluids. Fluids are coming up in our next segment, right? And
right.
We're going to get under the hood, and you're going to teach me how to make sure everything's where it needs to be, right?
That's correct.
Right
yeah.
levels. All right, guys, a lot to learn this morning, as you can see. First, I got to learn how to work this vehicle before I learn how to fix it. But we are in good hands all morning here at Cooper Automotive, winterizing your vehicles. So stay tuned.
Thank goodness the FOX21 vehicle is okay.
Yeah, it's all ship-shape.
I know, Lauren, thanks. Good luck. Thank you.
Hey guys, you know what? You better make sure you pop that hood and make sure you're good before you drive in the snow and ice. We are live and local from Cooper Automotive. Coming up next.
Thank you so much. 6:45 right now. Winter car care is essential to keep you and your vehicle protected when the Colorado conditions get crazy.
That's right. So if you don't know where to start, we got you covered right now. Lauren McDonald is live and local at Cooper Automotive with expert tips when it comes to winterizing your vehicles. Lauren, good morning.
Are you guys ready to see something really cool? Watch this. I just learned it. Woo! You're going to put it up like this, and then you're going to go bam!
Well
just like that.
done.
Right?
Wow.
Did I do that right?
Yep, all right.
Yes. All right, guys, you know what? Winter weather, it is on the way, and that means so are the hazardous conditions that come with it. And if you're anything like me, you don't really care to drive in the snow, especially Colorado snow, because it's a lot different out here, especially when it gets to be a lot of snow. So we got to make sure our fluids are good, right, Ian?
That's correct, yeah.
All right, so first things first, what do we need to check once we get the hood up?
Well, especially we're looking at the coolant. Or normally there's a coolant, there's the oil, there's a power steering, and the brake fluid. And sometimes you can check the transmission oil or the transmission fluid. But it's good to have a flashlight. Or because,
oh, look, I like you just whipped that out. You're ready.
Because you see, this is the coolant. There's some marks. So your car is under the minimum, so it should have a little more coolant on it.
How about that? We need to get these vehicles ready for winter.
And then
So this is coolant, you said?
This is coolant.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to be careful not to open it when it's hot. Most of the time it'll have a sign there that says that you don't open it when it's hot.
Right.
So you have to be careful with that.
Okay.
But you got to make sure you have enough coolant and antifreeze. And then this is a brake fluid. That's why the light comes in handy, because then you can see. Normally they're clear, and you can see where the fluid is. This is good. It's top to the maximum. And then you have your windshield washer fluid. That's not dire, but it's good to have,
Definitely.
especially with
When it
the
snows.
snows.
Yep.
And then here is your oil. This is a dipstick for the oil. You should have a rag with you or a Kleenex. So you have to put it in. And yep. And take it out. And it should be within those 2 marks.
Okay.
So it's right at the max. So that means that you're good in oil.
Good in oil. We just need to get that coolant under control, right?
Right.
All right, folks, making sure everything is good under the hood. Ian Gutierrez, owner of Cooper Automotive. I am so glad we're here today because I am learning so much. I even learned how to pop the hood for the first time, and we're going to learn how to change some coolant. We're also going to talk about driving in the snow, right? Winter tires. So look forward to that. A lot of good tips this morning, live and local from Cooper Automotive. For now, we'll send it back to you guys.
Lauren, you did master the washer fluid, though. I walked you through that the other day.
That was mostly you, Abby, but thank you. That was mostly you.
Great.
It's okay. You got it now.
Lauren,
Yeah.
thanks.
Sort of. Morning, you know what? Driving safely in winter conditions requires good tires. We are live and local from Cooper Automotive with all of your tire safety tips for driving in winter weather, plus emergency safety kit. What do you need in it? We're going to tell you coming up next.
Right now, cold temperatures can cause problems when it comes to your safety and your vehicle if you're not caring for it properly.
And Cooper Automotive now is making sure we know what to do when the weather gets tough. Right now, Lauren McDonald joins us live and local at Cooper Automotive with what to do for your car this winter. Lauren, what you got?
Turning myself into a grease monkey this morning, guys. I am learning all about how to take care of the car in the winter weather here with Ian Gutierrez, owner of Cooper Automotive. So, you know what? They always say, ice and snow, you drive slow. We know that.
Right.
But the tires are very, very important. You're going to show us how to check to make sure your tires are in good shape for the winter weather.
So you need to make sure you have enough thread on your tires, especially with the snow and the ice. 230 seconds of thread is the minimum for a tire. So there's a tool to check it, but if you don't have, this tool will tell you how many 30 seconds you have left of thread.
Right.
But if you don't have that, you can use a penny.
Okay.
And if you put the penny and you can see the hole of the Lincoln's head, then you have too little thread on your tires. And you got to make sure the thread is worn evenly. If you
Around
see
the whole
anything strange, you have to take it to your shop and make sure they see if there's something wrong with the car.
Right. That's why they say rotate your tires, right? Every time you get an oil change, that helps keep them all even.
Yeah, because in all-wheel drive cars, it's very important that the thread is similar in every tire, because if not, you'll have problems with the transmission or the drivetrain.
Speaking of tires, spare tire, very important.
It is very important. Not every car has a spare tire nowadays, so you have to make sure you have your phone number for the roadside assistance, or you're going to have to drive with a broken tire for a while. Because
So the big test, we're about to do it right now. We're going to see if there's a spare tire in here.
Yeah.
So just lift this up.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is, right?
This is what they call a donut, which is not a regular tire.
Yes.
So you just put it on and drive it to the next station or next place where you can repair your tire.
Right, because you're only going to get about 50 miles out of that, right?
Yeah, and you can't go very fast either.
Right.
And you have to make sure you know that there's a jack and a tools to change your tire.
to actually change it. Yes,
Right.
they come in handy, right?
Yes.
Unless you're the Incredible Hulk and you can hold the car up by yourself.
Yeah, with
so
one hand.
we have an emergency safety kit too. We're going to tell you guys about that in the next segment. We're running out of time. There's so much to learn, right?
That's correct.
So much to learn, but that's all right. We're going to go over that in our next segment, guys. We want to make sure that you have that in your car. And yeah, Ian helping us find beauty in the blizzard this morning. I didn't think it was ever going to be possible, but as long as you're prepared, it's good, right?
Yes.
All right. For now, we'll send it back to you guys.
It's good to know, too, Lauren, that the FOX21 vehicles are safe to drive with all the
I
stuff.
know. We got to get that coolant under control.
Right.
That's true,
That's on
yeah.
the list.
Somebody tell Joe.
Yeah, okay. Lauren, thank you. 7:26 right.
That's right, Justin. And you know what? Now is the best time. You'd rather be taking care of your car when it's good and pretty outside rather than when it's nasty and snowy. Coming up after the break, we're going to show you how to put chains on your tires. You don't want to miss it. Live and local from Cooper Automotive. That's next.
7:40, welcome back to Fox 21 Local News. Right now, we all know winter in Colorado can involve a lot of snow, and while we love it on the slopes, the roads, that could be a different story.
So this morning now we're prepping vehicles for winter conditions, and right now Laura McDonald joins us live and local from Cooper Automotive with what we need to know. Lauren, working on tires right now and chains. I hate doing chains.
Yes, chains. I'm about to teach you how to do some chains if you don't know. Actually, Ian Gutierrez is going to teach us how to put the chains on if you don't know, because I definitely don't know. I just watched you put this one on. Very cool and very important, because if you do not have chains on your tires, you are the weakest link this winter, especially if you're going up to the mountains, right? You want to make sure that you can drive on the ice and the snow and make sure that you keep your vehicle and yourself safe.
Yeah, that is correct. If the chains, what they do is they will grab on the ice and on the snow, so you don't have problems with skidding or not being able to handle your car. You have to put the chain over the tire. It's like a ladder. It looks like a. So you put it around it, and you have to tighten as much as you can with your hands. You don't need any tools on the back of the tire. And then you make sure they're all tight and about the same distance. And then here you can you put it in, and then you have this tool. So you put it as far as it goes, and then you tighten it up and make sure that it's all nice and
All
tight.
intact. Because this
And
can
at the
actually
same-
cause damage to your tires if you don't put it on the right way.
Right, it can cause it'll start moving around and hitting parts of your car. So if you notice, you have to. If these are new, so they're good. But if you're putting them on again, you have to make sure you check all the links and make sure there's no broken ones, and make sure this the extra gets in the right place. And it's good if you wear some gloves, so because these can get
Dirty, right?
yeah.
Now, we talked earlier about checking the tire for the snow. And you just said, you know, these are important, especially if your tires aren't in great shape. But when you are going up to the mountains, sometimes they require you to put the chains
Yes,
on.
there are highways where you have to have them, so they let you go through certain points of and there's chain stop stations where you stop there. You do your tire change. You have to make sure you leave some space in front of you, because you have to move the tire or the car forward about a foot once you get them on, and so to tighten them up, you have to make sure you have space, and you have also that you're outside of the highway enough, so because you're going to be working, keep yourself safe. Yes.
Right, exactly. And we mentioned the snow tires, they're great to have, but really the ice, if you have snow tires, that's not going to help you that much.
Yeah, unless you have studded tires.
Right.
Studded tires do the same as the chains, but if you have just snow tires, and you're going to go up the mountain or you're going to be on an icy situation, it's better to have chains on them.
Very nice. Get your chains, folks. Get your chains. It's important to stay safe this winter season. And yes, Justin, it is a beautiful day outside, but today is the best type of day to make sure that your car is in good shape, because you don't want to be out there in the middle of a blizzard last minute thinking, oh man, I should have taken care of this a long time ago, right?
That's correct.
All right, guys, you can find more information on our website at FOX21News.com. We have a whole list of safety tips that you can check out to make sure that you and your vehicle are ready for the winter, because we all know with great powder comes great responsibility.
Good stuff, Lauren. Hey, can I take Mr. Gutierrez with me to put my chains on if I need to?
We'll ask him, and I'll let you know. I don't think you want to do that, though. He wants to take you with him.
Oh, that'd be fun, maybe.
I think that would be fun.
There you go, Lauren. Speak for yourself. It's a party. Yeah. All right. Me and Mr. G. Thanks, Lauren.
Hang it out.
Yeah. Guys, good morning. You know what? Cars can't talk, but they can give you hints when something bad is happening. Coming up after the break, we are decoding the dashboard, plus plenty of winter car safety tips. You don't want to miss it. We are live and local from Cooper Automotive. Coming up next.
17 right now. Winter car care is essential to keep you and your vehicle protected when the Colorado conditions get crazy.
And if you don't know where to start, well, we've got you covered. Lauren McDonald is live and local right now at Cooper Automotive with expert tips when it comes to winterizing your vehicle. Lauren, good morning.
Good morning, guys. We're getting ready to decode the dashboard, because you know what? Cars, much like myself, they don't function as well when the weather gets cold. But that's all right, because we are making sure you guys know everything you need to know when it comes to winter car prep and maintenance here with Ian Gutierrez at Cooper Automotive, live and local all morning. And we are decoding the dashboard, right?
Right.
Very important to know what your car is trying to tell you when you have a problem, right?
Yeah, that's correct. When you see the lights in your dashboard, a bunch of lights come on, so it's good to know what they mean and what they have to do, what you have to do when you see them. The regular rule, I mean, because every car has different lights depending on the kind of systems they have, but in here you can see the gas light, and you can see the seat belt light and the oil light. Normally when you turn the car on, most of them will come out, and just right now we have like the seat belt, the parking brake light, and the lights light. So the rule of thumb is to it's like a traffic light. So if the light is red, it means that you shouldn't go anywhere without taking care of it. Like the parking brake, you can't start driving, or you're putting on your seatbelt, you can't start driving. And the yellow lights, it means that you have to pay attention to them, but you don't have to stop in the side of the road. You can go to the next or go to your shop and see what the problem is. The check engine light will probably flash. If it's flashing, then it's urgent. If it's just on, then you can wait and have somebody check it. The other colors of the lights are the greens and blues, or other color that are not red or yellow.
Not hazardous, right?
They just are indicating you that the lights are on, or that some system has come on.
Right. This car, you got to make sure you turn the lights all the way off, right? Because it's not an automatic thing, and the battery, that'll kill the battery, which is another hazard when driving in the winter, because you say the battery dies quicker.
Yeah, the batteries don't like the cold very much, so they can die quicker. And you don't want to be without a battery and having a starting problem.
That's true. I told you guys, the cars, much like me, don't function very great in the winter. Maybe I was a car in my past life, who knows. Cold, hard car tips from Cooper Automotive here this morning, making sure you guys are winterized, you and your vehicles, for the colder months. And we know it's a beautiful day outside today, but now is a perfect time to make sure that you prep for the winter weather. You can catch more info on our website at FOX21News.com. We've got your full winterized car safety checklist there, so make sure you check that out. And coming up in our next segment, we're going to talk about the safety kit, winter safety kit, because there's a difference. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. For now, we'll send it back to you.
I had no idea different colors meant different things.
I didn't either. That's smart.
And, yeah,
it makes sense.
Yeah,
Hot
it does.
tips.
It makes sense now. Yeah, it does.
Hot
All right.
tips from Lauren.
Thanks. Thanks.
8:21 right now.
Hey guys, good morning. You know what we've been talking about all morning long, how you need to make sure your car is ready for winter. You also need to make sure yourself is ready for winter when you're in your car. Coming up after break, we're going to tell you all about the emergency winter safety kit. You don't want to miss it. That's next.
Cold temperatures can cause problems when it comes to your safety and your car if you're not taking care of it properly.
Now, Cooper Automotive is making sure that we know what to do when the weather gets tough. And right now, Lauren McDonald joins us live and local with what to do and why you need a car safety kit. Lauren, good morning.
Good morning. Check it out real quick. The first big snowstorm of the year hits. Do you ever feel like you forgot something? I know I do here at Cooper Automotive Live and Local, telling you what you need in your emergency car kit for the winter. Here with Ian Gutierrez, owner of Cooper Automotive. Thanks so much for having us out today. I've learned so much. Now this is very important. First, we're going to start with windshield wipers though before we actually get to the kit. But this is something that needs to be part of your kit.
Of course.
So tell me about it. What do we do here?
Well, you have to have the ice scraper. You have to make sure you don't have your windshield wipers stuck in the ice, because if you leave them like that during the night, they'll get stuck. So you can leave it at night up so they won't get stuck, and then you use your scraper to get the ice out of your windshield in the morning. And you can also check them, make sure they have no cracks or are broken in any kind.
And I asked you about Rain-X earlier. You said actually putting some vinegar on your windshield helps.
Yeah, if you the night before, if you know it's going to be cold, use a cloth with vinegar and put it over, so that'll make a lot easier to take the
There you
ice
go.
out of it.
I love those tips that I don't know about, and probably others don't either, but we are learning from the experts this morning here at Cooper Automotive. So we've talked about tire chains. We've got all of our stuff back in the car that we've talked about this morning, but we need a winterized emergency survival kit. So tell me what is unique about this survival kit.
Well, this, of course, you need things to make sure you stay warm. If you get stuck in the snow and you're out, you don't know how long it's going to be before you can get out of it. So this kit has a blanket to stay warm, and it has a little shovel that you can put together so you can get the snow out of the front or the rear of your tires, so you can actually
dig yourself out.
Dig yourself out of the snow and get moving. It has also a tow strap, so if somebody comes and can help you with a vehicle that's a four-wheel drive or something like that, they can help you get out. You need a flashlight too, and some gloves, important in the snow because you can get frostbite.
Right.
And if it's very cold, and also has some jumper cables. And you can also think of having the chains for your vehicles, just especially if you're going out of the city or you're going to be on a highway.
Exactly.
Because you don't know if you get stuck, and like in Colorado, you can be sunny here and then you can hit a storm.
We know that all too well. And also we say keep at least a half a tank in your gas all the time. I know my grandpa always told me when you get to a half a tank, you're empty.
Yeah.
Go fill it up just to be safe.
Yeah, because you're going to need that power. If you get stuck, you're going to need the heat to be alive.
and add some snacks, non-perishable snacks to that
Right.
safety kit too. That's definitely going to help you out. And always go slow in the snow, right? It's easy to remember. Want to go slow in the snow. And don't crowd the plow, guys. Make sure you don't crowd the plow. So many great tips from Cooper Automotive this morning. Thank you so much for having us out. We've learned so much. And guys, remember, you can catch more of a list of all that we've talked about today on our website at FOX21News.com. And that's all for now. I'm going to go make sure my personal vehicle is winterized so that I do not have to worry at all.
Well, okay then. Great tips, though. I love the vinegar tip. That was very interesting.
I had never heard that before.
Yeah,
That's
vinegar
awesome.
tips, all kinds of tips.
Yeah.
And the gas one,
Thanks.
I've heard, but I still don't follow that. I let it go way down, way past the wording.